Hey. Welcome. Welcome. We are going to try to do this live stream. This guy right here. Okay. Let me go here. We're waiting for a couple of people to show up and show out. Well, don't show up or don't show out, but definitely show up. I highly appreciate it if you show up and only partially show, I guess. All right. Okay. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna do this. Okay. So then when he starts, I don't know what's happening. Hello, welcome. We are watching something. I don't know his name, but it says Psycho does the unthinkable. So, hold on. Where are you at? Where am I at? What is happening? Okay, I know what's going on. Psycho. Am I? Really? That many? Okay, we'll just do that. Okay. I can't see chat again. Hey, there you are, drunken wizard. Welcome. Okay. All right. Let me. Okay. Fuck it. There you go. Hey. All right. Let's get to going, huh?
What are you doing in this photo? Looks like I'm pointing the gun at her.
This is 40-year-old Jeremiah Stevenson. He has just been arrested and is being interrogated after the craziest manhunt in the history of Fort Worth, Texas. Little did anyone know that leaving Jeremiah alone would be a terrible idea. In the heart of Texas is the bustling city of Fort Worth, a city that, due to its population and crime rate, is home to a cutting-edge crime center, a team of experts who monitor the streets 24/7. But even they weren't prepared for what was coming on May 4th, 2020.
What is this about?
Around 11 a.m., a lone figure in a white car pulls into a desolate area. Now, normally people use it as an illegal dumping spot, so the police already could guess that this would be a routine citation. But then, something weird happened. A partially dressed guy steps out and scans the area. His behavior is very odd, to say the least. CCTV zooms in and runs his plates. The license plate is registered to a man named Jeremiah Stevenson. But what's really suspicious is that the car is not registered to that plate. Officers are dispatched to his location, but by the time they arrive, he's already gone. Back at the crime center, they dig deeper into Jeremiah Stevenson's history and come across his name in a recent police report. A frantic call from the day before related to a car theft.
Fort Worth Police Operator, I'm 917. Yes, can you please help me? Someone just stole my car out of my driveway. I've been having trouble with this guy. He's my grandson. And he come back and stole my car.
What's your grandson's name?
Jeremiah Stevenson.
Well, armed with this new information, the Real-Time Crime Center put all their hands on the case. They used their surveillance network to pinpoint Stevenson's location and dispatched officers to intercept him. But as the police closed in, Stevenson showed that giving himself up was not an option. This is the moment where a regular Grand Theft Auto turned into a life-threatening pursuit. He swerves into oncoming traffic, pushing the stolen car to its limits.
Northbound lane, southbound P, northbound lane, please. Yeah, go ahead, found out the first three are too reckless.
The officers, faced with his insanely dangerous driving, couldn't risk any innocent life in a high-speed pursuit, so they called it off. But just as they did, they got word that this case wasn't just a car theft. The license plate had been spotted at an armed robbery crime scene the night before. We see Jeremiah Stevenson demanding money from the terrified clerk. It's clear there's no resistance on her part, yet he fires a shot anyway. If she hadn't ducked her head just in time, it would have been fatal. This man isn't just another petty robber in Fort Worth. He is driven, he's focused, and he's on a mission. The real question is, what's his end game? Just 32 hours after the chaos at the store, he struck again. Now, in the first robbery, he fired his gun, but he didn't hurt anyone. This time, though, he did.
What do you think changed?
Law enforcement in Fort Worth, Texas received not one, but two chilling 911 calls. Both came from innocent women who had been shot by a maniac trying to steal their car.
Oh, police operator M799. What's the address?
Yes, I'm at this McDonald's off of East Berry Street. Someone just tried to jack me for my car and they shot me.
East Berry in what?
Ma'am, East Berry, I have to go to the hospital. I just realized I thought it was a pop gun, but he actually shot me. I'm wounded.
Okay,
I want
go ahead.
Huh?
East Berry in where?
Yes, at this McDonald's on the corner, East Berry off of the freeway. Oh my
Are you
God.
in the vehicle?
Yes, I'm in my car. He didn't get it, but he shot me.
At 5:55 a.m., a woman
Why
going through
are
the McDonald's
these-
drive-thru was approached by a
Why are these 911 operators so dense? Because that's not the only 911 operator where like a victim has called and the 911 operator is a dick face, like retard. It's like, man, I'll call you back if you're just not talking to me regular.
man that she believed was an employee. After she refused to give him her car, he shot her point blank in the upper arm. Fortunately, help arrived before she bled out. Investigators
Yeah, because the 911 operator is a dumb bitch.
rushed to secure the scene and collect the drive-through surveillance camera, which holds the key to understanding just what happened. We see Stevenson lurking in the shadows, pacing relentlessly. His eyes dart from car to car like a predator sizing up his prey. He seems to be waiting for someone or something specific. Then, our victim's car pulls up to the speaker. In a flash, Stevenson springs into action.
Wow.
Realizing the danger, the victim slams on the gas, but it's too late. Stevenson fires 2 shots. The car screeches away, leaving Stevenson standing behind.
Idiot.
When we see Stevenson scouting near the drive-thru, it's likely that he was searching for his next getaway car, since his white one had already been connected to him.
And the cops
The
right
Fort Worth PD
there.
ramped up their efforts, determined to figure out where this monster
Did you see that? The cops were right there. Why didn't she stop at the cop? See, this shit's retarded.
might strike next. By now, he had already racked up charges for car theft, aggravated robbery, and attempted murder. They had to stop him before he added anything worse to his record.
Oh, Drunken Wizard, I owe you a thank you. Because whoever you invited in subscribed to my channel and liked it. And now we have 265 subscribers.
But little
So
did he
thank
know
you.
the worst case scenario was about to unfold much sooner than anyone expected. But before that, I'd like to thank this video's sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, something injury, and that Morgan & Morgan for Lance and Floors in Philipart. Hire Morgan and got case maximum settlements. The people, the villain.
Let me quickly report.
What is the address of
Yes,
the emergency?
I need an ambulance. I was shot.
Okay.
Somebody tried to jack my car. My name's Donna.
Okay, where did
But
this
he
happen at?
he just shot me with a bullet. I don't know. It's up on Perry at the little store. Right as I was getting off the freeway, I was going to get gas, and she hit me with the bullet
Where were you shot at?
in my head.
See what I'm saying? These 911 operators, they take too long getting the cops to the place. It's not because the cops are lazy. It's because the 911 operators are fucking way too nosy. It's like she said she was shot in a drive-through. The cops don't really got to worry about somebody getting ambushed at a fucking drive-through. I don't get it. I don't get it. Does anybody else get it?
I don't know if it just grazed me or what. I don't think a bullet came in.
And also, I have to keep stopping this or we'll get copyrighted again. I have to do it.
It might just be glass, did it?
What did he look like?
Blonde hair, white. He should be on camera at the store.
At around 10 a.m., Donna stopped at a mini-mart gas station on her way home from work. She parked her car, and there, Stevenson followed her inside. While inside, she repeatedly caught him hovering near her, and at times following her. As she stands at the counter, she gives several concerned glances over her shoulder. As she leaves,
See, I'm so lucky. I know my corner store, and when people freak me out, I tell them I'm going to call you when I get home. I'm highly freaked out. And they let me call them to let them know I made it home because I live really close to the ghetto. So, like, literally, it's a street away. So, I tell the people at the corner store, I'm going to tell you when I get home.
Stevenson follows her outside. Things rapidly escalate. Jeremiah suddenly pulled a pistol at Donna and then fired at her through the passenger side window. She ripped away and drove to the nearest police station, and it was then, and only then, that she realized that she had been grazed by a bullet. At this point,
That's
Fort Worth PD had called
brutal.
in every possible resource. SRT teams, narcotics, SWAT, helicopters. Every available unit was dedicated to this manhunt. It was an undercover officer patrolling near the railroad tracks who finally spotted Stevenson. He was scanning the area, and based on his previous behavior, we know what that means. He was about to kill, steal, and disappear. Only this time, his target was an undercover cop.
We don't know if that was his target or not. The driver of that truck was a man. There's no way. That wasn't, he was looking for a woman.
Before Stevenson could make his next move,
It's my opinion.
the trap was sprung. Police units, alerted by the officer, swarmed the location, and Stevenson was finally apprehended. When they searched him, officers found a revolver tucked into his waistband and a backpack slung over his shoulder. Inside the bag, they uncovered something chilling, a page outlining his twisted plan, a manifesto of his crime spree. Every step, from the stolen car and the switched license plates to the robberies and the shootings, was all meticulously laid out. Well, it seemed like the nightmare was finally over. Stevenson was brought in for interrogation, though it wasn't even necessary. They already had a mountain of evidence against him. Now, you'd think that being handcuffed in an interrogation room inside a building swarming with officers, that would finally mark the end of his reign of terror, right?
No. No, I haven't. But is Miss Muddy here? Because I don't know how to invite you to my Discord. Because if I knew how to invite you to my Discord, you could put a thing on it and I'll do it. Hold on, let me invite people. Okay. Look, I'm gonna send this to you and then I'm gonna delete it. So let me know when you have it so I can delete it, okay? There you go. I think it might work. Yeah, no, it works. There you go. No, that's the wrong one. Okay. Chat. There. Okay. Wait, I'm trying to see. We don't use Discord, kid. All right. Well, then, um, find the thing on it and put it in here. Eh, And then I'll put it in my history and we can watch it tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I'll look it up right now while I'm not doing anything. Oh, yeah, no, I am doing something, ain't I? Oops. Shit. What's it called? The Finders? All right. We'll look it up. The Finders. Why can't I join my own chat? What the fuck is happening? Oh, okay. I know what's happening. Just check it out when you have time. Okay. We have time right now. Okay. I put it in my thingy. Okay. All right, let's get back to this thing before I lose any more viewers. Oh no. Wait, am I still live? Oh my god, I don't know what just happened. Okay, I'm still live, I think. Okay. I did, and I put it in my thingy. Okay. Did you? Hold on. Let's see that. Oh, hold on. What did he do? Okay. That hair is stupid. I'm only saying that because I'm a hater. But that hair is stupid. Look, look, that is, as much as I don't like criminals, that's so fucked up. Why does it need two of them? Why do they need two of them? This is crazy.
Right. Nice. Stay with him. Stay on him. No, don't worry. We ain't gonna go nowhere. Go get some leg restraint. So, what's going on in that head of yours?
There is a lot going on in Stevenson's head. On February 5th of 2020, exactly 3 months before this interview, his mother requested a welfare check on him. She told law enforcement that he had called her and he claimed to be hearing voices. He believed that someone was following him, and he told his mother something that led her to believe that he had an intention to hurt others. He grabbed a hammer out of his mother's house before fleeing to a nearby hotel. When law enforcement spoke to him to conduct the welfare check, however, they determined that he seemed
That
lucid
hair
and
is
appeared not to be
stupid.
a threat.
Why
He
is
told
his
them
hair?
that he had only
Wow, why is this hair stupid? And is that 3D? That's probably 3D, ain't it? Wow. Okay.
been out of prison for 5 days, and that he believed that he had mental health issues as a result of that, but that he didn't believe he had schizophrenia. Well, it becomes clear throughout this interrogation that Stevenson is clearly struggling with his mental health. Whether that's schizophrenia, we obviously can't say. However, his lack of situational awareness is pretty glaring. By the way, if you're finding this video interesting, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really supports the channel.
Yes.
Let's dive back in.
Go to eWoo and press like and subscribe. They're great. And also go to my channel and press like and subscribe. I have to keep stopping this and talking, or we get copyright struck and then our family can't hang out anymore.
Jeremiah, what are you doing that for? He's got to escape on his history, so I guess he doesn't like to stick around and talk to you. I want to go grab the other side of the field. There's no place.
Why did it take two? It took him. He did that by himself, and then it took two of them. Fucking stupid. I like cops, but not that much.
Can I just ask one question about that, though? Nah, not really. We're doing a whole lot of good to hear it. I'm just interested about something, you know, something. Well, once you see the question, smart guy right there.
Jeremiah, my name is Detective Rainsford. We're not going to have any more silliness, are we? We're not going to have any more silliness, are we? Okay.
Can I just ask one question? I'm just curious.
Sure.
If I would have got through there, is that front door? Would I have been able to get out of that front door?
Got where?
I think my head is. Is it
No, you're not bleeding.
feels like it is?
You got a little raspberry there. You're not bleeding.
Is that front door open or locked?
Jeremiah, I'm going to read this out loud to you, okay? You got your glasses on so you can follow along with me as I read this. You have the right to remain silent. You understand those rights as I read them to you?
I don't know what the fuck that was, but he's reading him his Miranda rights. And I think everybody knows the Miranda rights. And as soon as you get this, you ask for a lawyer. Don't give a shit about nothing else. Ask for a lawyer.
Okay. I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes. Is that all right?
Alright, what can I get out of it though?
Well, it depends on what we talk about, because I can't make you any promises. All I can do is talk to you and find out your side of what's going on today.
Okay, I'm saying if I talk to you though, like, can you do stuff like give me a single cell in the, you know what I'm saying, in the regular jail, stuff like that?
No.
Well, stuff like that is up to the jail. It's not up to me. All I can do is get a real story, get the facts, and then they
The only way to get a single cell in prison is to make friends with the prison guard. You got to be nice to them. You got to make them laugh. You got to make them smile, draw them nice pictures. And then a little bit into the relationship, ask for a single bed. Because all cell units have one room with one bed.
turn over there. What happens?
I mean, so basically, I can't get nothing out of this deal.
This interaction is essentially a dead giveaway that Stevenson has spent the majority of his adult life in jail, where all interactions are transactional by nature. To him, this entire exchange with the detective has been about self-preservation, satisfying his own needs, and testing what he can get away with. He didn't get mad at detectives for stopping his escape. He just wanted to know how close he was to getting away with it. He doesn't want to brag about his crime, or even deny it immediately. He wants to know what he can be given in return for what he has of value, which is his information.
What, I mean, I understand I probably got whatever. What charges do I got against me right now?
How many do you think you have against you?
I don't know. You know, I really don't even know what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I really don't understand what I'm being charged with, what's going on, why y'all got me under arrest.
Let's start with talking about today. We'll go through things from there. Tell me what happened this morning.
I'm walking down the railroad track and getting arrested.
What's the last thing you remember before you blacked out? I know that you were at a McDonald's today. Let's talk about that first. Tell me about what happened there.
McDonald's?
Yep.
I don't remember being in no McDonald's.
I've seen you on the video from there.
What was I doing?
Standing around behind it.
Doing what?
Just standing around at that time. But see, this is where you can help me decide on what level of housing or whatever you get from here on out. Because
that is not true.
Was Jeremiah truthful?
That is not
Did
true.
Jeremiah show some remorse?
That is not true. The cop cannot do that. That's not true.
Jeremiah help you understand why things happened the way they did. Doing the old blackout, I can't remember anything, that doesn't help.
How do I do what? I don't know how I do it. I do it with gumption and elbow grease and a sense of humor. I made it through prison with the best sense of humor. I made so many friends. I made so many friends in jail. It was great. Although they're really not my friends, but jail was not bad. It might have been bad to some people, but other people, it was fine. For me, it was fine. I love jail. Jail is the only place. Jail is the only place that people were nice to me.
Anybody.
A sense of humor is all that matters, especially to a woman. If you can make a woman laugh, she will be yours forever.
This is probably one of the most common defenses that detectives see in interrogations, the so-called blackout defense. Rather than denying that they were somewhere,
I wonder if any of these people know what blackout really fucking means. If it was a blackout and he was going around doing that, when he came to, he'd be freaking the fuck out.
Especially if they were caught on camera. Suspects can deny culpability for their crimes by trying to play it off like they may have been physically there, but they weren't there mentally.
Your mind is fully right enough to start walking up toward an officer in a car in an unmarked unit. Your mind's right enough to still have a gun in your pants. Your mind's right enough to dodge the police all morning long. So your mind's in the right place. And whether your conscience is in the right place or not, I don't know.
There is prison politics, and that shit is highly fucking important. You gotta know where people are and what their roles are. You have to know that. But I think it's because I'm Nikki. I could just make people laugh, and they just loved me and would buy me all kinds of commissary. And then I'd read their tarot and a deck of cards, and then they would give me more commissary. It was great.
This is the part where you want to try to get some. You want to start showing a little bit of remorse, okay? Because I know what's happened on the videos, and there's more than one today. Okay, we can see what.
And girl prison, no, it doesn't. And I'm gonna tell you what. Baby smashers get more commissary than anybody else. Baby smashers. And Pennsylvania State Penitentiary. I was in real jail. And like it's the baby smashers get so much commissary. The family murderers get so much commissary. You know, whenever I hear like a garbage bag or something, my stomach sinks because I know I didn't get no commissary. And that's still a thing. It's still a thing for me. I can't hear garbage bags or I get really sad.
What happens on those videos? What we can't see happen is what's going through your mind. What made you do these things?
Those videos. There's more than one video.
Oh yeah. You're in a modern 21st century town. No matter where you go around here, there's cameras.
I'm saying, what was I doing on the other video? What was I doing on all the videos?
Well, see, that's the thing. It's my job to find out if you're going to tell me the truth or not, or if you're going to lie, or if you're going to try to do this, I just blacked out type stuff, which nobody's going to believe anyways.
Some do. It depends, but you have to look. The people in prison want to get out of prison. The lifers want to keep their little, underground shit they got going on. If you get killed in prison, it's because you did something to them. They're not going to kill you for no reason. They want to get out of jail. They want to get parole. They want to keep their black market going. They want to keep their cells. They're not going to hurt you for no reason. Prison politics is way different. Actually, it's the same as regular politics. If you piss the wrong people off, you're getting taken out. Just like in jail, if you piss the wrong people off, you're getting taken out. As long as you don't fuck with nobody and you're cool with people, you'll be fine. It's the same in every jail. Just put those two words together in your mind. Put a baby and then smash it. That's what it is. It's Baby Smasher or unsubscribing babies from God's YouTube.
So telling me the truth.
You don't think I blacked out?
No, I don't.
You don't think I
You
can
don't
black
act.
out?
No, you don't act like somebody who blacked out. I've been a police
I
officer.
blacked out on just beard before.
Well, I've been a cop for 30 years, and I watched you today on videos, and I've watched you for the last couple of days on videos. You don't act like somebody who's blacked out. You don't walk like somebody who's blacked out. You don't move like somebody who's blacked out. Now, if you want to go with just being a stone cold, I tried to kill people, we can go with that all day long, because that's what the videos look like.
Clean it up with the sock, Michael. Oh, Ricky Bobby. Clean it up with the sock and don't let your mom find it. Sweet dreams. Go give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass. And have the sweetest dreams ever. Love you. Bye.
If you have a problem with alcohol, if you have a problem with drugs, now's the time to tell me about this thing, because there's probably extenuating circumstances to what happened. But if I go with the story that's on those videos, there are some people who are very lucky to be alive today, because you look like a stone cold, I'm trying to kill somebody. If the thing is different, if there's extenuating circumstances, I'm here to hear it. I'm here to listen to why you did what you did.
This is unbelievable. So you're saying that I'm being charged with trying to kill somebody?
You're going to be charged with a couple of aggravated robberies and aggravated assault. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
You tried to kill some people. You recognize the person in that photo?
This is when you need a lawyer and say, I don't know who that is. That guy's wearing dark pants. I had on light pants. This is when you ask for a lawyer. Don't answer no questions. Get a lawyer. If they got a photo, you want a lawyer.
That's me right there.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that at right there?
Where do you think that was?
I can't even tell the picture.
This is from the McDonald's this morning.
The picture don't look clear.
This is the worst camera. And I have a terrible printer because city, we don't get to pay a whole lot for our printers. But that's you.
So I'm standing there.
Yeah. This is the McDonald's. Tell me what happened at the McDonald's. We'll start there.
That was today or yesterday?
That was today. This morning.
Today?
Yep. This person right here is not moving like somebody blacked out. This person right here is moving like they're looking for somebody. Like they're looking.
Okay, but you can't.
Like they're moving around like they're looking for something or somebody. That's not the look of somebody who's blacked out.
Don't people that black out, they can still do things and function and think?
You know the thing about when people black out is they will always remember the last thing before they blacked out. You can't tell me the last thing you remember before you blacked out.
Yeah, I told you.
No, they can tell me where they were. I was in my driveway.
I was at the store.
And you can't tell me which store.
Like, are you a medical scientist, a doctor that specializes in blackouts? I mean, you telling me like you're a specialist or something.
I'm a cop. I'm a detective.
What
are you doing in this photo?
Looks like I'm pointing a gun at her.
No, this is so bad.
I know. You're the one pointing the gun. Tell me.
All I know is when I came to, I had some money in my pocket. I mean, I didn't kill her, did I? Is that what you're talking about, the murder? or trying to kill somebody?
Did you fire the gun?
I don't remember. I don't remember firing no gun. I don't remember being there.
Help me understand.
I be having in my visions, in my dreams. I can vaguely, something vaguely like that comes across.
Tell me about the dream.
You said I was at the McDonald's today.
What happens in the dream? What happened in the dream last night?
So I don't know if this is the same thing or not.
Tell me about it.
But I remember I was trying to steal the car, and something went wrong.
Lawyer.
And I think I tried to shoot out the window, or shoot the window or something.
Well, Stevenson's quote-unquote dream is pretty accurate to the victim's account of what happened. He approached her in the drive-thru, demanded her to get out and give him the vehicle. And then when she refused to get out of the car,
why
shot
didn't
her
he ask
repeatedly
for a
while she
lawyer?
drove away. Suspects choose a lot of creative ways to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. But Stevenson's dream really takes the cake, especially when you consider what perfectly accurate details he's about to give.
That's why he needs a lawyer.
My dream, is that good?
Okay. And that was at the McDonald's? That was in your dream?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have any other dreams about anything? Have you ever had other dreams with similar things happening?
Yeah, all this, I've been having nightmares every day.
Do you have a dream where you're in the parking lot of a convenience store and something bad happened?
No.
Parking lot
of a store, where something bad happens in the parking lot. Maybe where you shoot at another
Say
car.
no.
No. Parking lot of convenience store.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Or today, after you were at the McDonald's, very close by, there's another thing that happened that you're on video. And you fired the gun there too.
Oh, today? Happened today?
Today, yeah.
Oh, I haven't been asleep yet, so I probably have a nightmare tonight.
So tell me what happened after the McDonald's this morning when you fired your gun again.
But what I'm saying is something happened today. I'm not gonna know about it until I go to sleep. I gotta dream about it.
You got to dream about it.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the only way I know was to,
Is that better? I thought I already turned it up. I don't know how it keeps getting turned down. John Smith Ghost is fucking with me.
But
that's not. You're not going to dream about it because it's still in your mind, okay? Because it happened today.
But
it's
I
a memory
blacked
from today.
out. I can't remember.
No, we're not going to go through the whole blackout thing again. We know that's bogus. We're not going to go through that whole thing again because that's bogus. I'll tell you that you remember what happened today. Because I can see it in your eyes. I can see the way you're moving with your eyes, and I can see the way you're blinking. I can see the way your facial muscles are moving. You're remembering it right now. And that little,
maybe subconsciously.
Well, let's bring it to the conscious.
Maybe
if you know you're thinking, if you know you're remembering it subconsciously, then let's bring it into the conscious and talk about it.
I'm sure I've got it in my subconscious memory.
Well, then tell me what your subconscious memory tells you.
That's what I'm saying, but my conscious memory not going to tell me. The only way it come out when I have a nightmare about it.
But you're in touch with your subconscious.
No, I'm not.
You are right now because you said it probably is in my subconscious.
But only in my dream state.
Well, let's reach into your subconscious right now and bring it out, and let's talk about the second time you fired your gun to death.
That don't never work.
Well, it'll probably work now.
What you're about to see is the world's most bogus EMDR therapy session.
You remember being at a store? It's right down the street from the
That EMDR stuff, that is the hardest shit to do. I am telling you what, I had to do that last week and I have to do it again for therapy tomorrow. And I'm telling you, that EMDR will leave you crying and make your therapist point, what's 5 things that you can touch? What's 3 things you can smell? Yeah. Yeah. If that shit leaves you traumatized.
McDonald's. The store video shows you following a woman into the store. The woman makes a purchase. You make a purchase because your face is there. You're handing over money. People that aren't on blackouts don't hand over money. That's what we call a fine motor skill. Tell me what happened next.
I'm handing over money at the store today.
Yep. Tell me what happened next.
And then then something happens next.
Yep. Tell me what happened next. You were there. And the hint of a smile that just came across your face tells me you really remember it.
I mean, I'm gonna remember it.
Tell me what happened.
I'm gonna end up remembering it. That's why.
And tell me what happened.
I mean, something happened, obviously.
Tell me what happened.
So, I would like to know what happened. Tell you. I mean, I would like you to get to the bottom of this.
Tell me what happened when you followed the woman out of the store.
I mean, I can only speculate. I don't know.
Well, speculate.
I don't know what happened.
What do you think happened next?
I mean, if I did do something, I'll probably try to, I don't know, I'll probably try to steal the car or something. I don't know.
Okay. Did you shoot at that car too?
Did I shoot at the car?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I think you need to remember better. What happened when you followed the woman out of the store?
I'm telling you, man. I got a serious problem, man.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know. I've been missing things.
Now's not the time to be missing things, okay? Now's the time to tell me what happened when you followed that woman out of that store.
I just want to know, did anybody get hurt?
Yeah, but nobody died.
How bad was it?
Why don't you tell me what you remember and I'll tell you how bad it was.
I mean, in my dream, I mean, I shot at the window. I thought I was trying to shoot the window out, but you're saying.
Which window did you think you were shooting out? The driver's side?
Yes. Yes. But in a lot of this, the lawyer ain't going to be able to do shit. He said too much. The second he said exactly what happened, but he said it was a dream, the lawyer wouldn't be able to do anything. Yeah, because he's not a good faker to begin with. And I'm telling you, that EMDR he's doing it right. But I'm telling you, that EMDR is so traumatizing. It'll have you cussing and yelling and crying. It's terrible.
Side or the passenger side?
No, I think there was another window or something. I was trying to shoot the car. Did something go wrong or something?
Did you were you shooting the window to try to get in the car, or what were you shooting the window for?
I think something went wrong. I don't know. I think I might have. I think I might have.
Shut
I
up.
might have hit her. I think. Can I dream? Have a dream tonight and get back with you?
Hold on. Wait. What? Is something I said? Is something I said, baby? Did I say something wrong?
No, because I'm not going to play that game with you. You remember what happened. You were there. You're an articulate young man. You set up Gmail
No,
accounts.
he's not.
You set up laptops.
Articulate my
You help your
man.
grandma with her insurance. You help your grandma with waiting on your Donald J. Trump check. People have blackouts. Don't come in here and try to escape.
Fuck yeah, those
I've already woken back up.
Those Donald J. Trump checks. Fucking right. He needs to send another one. I need new clothes.
To consciousness now.
Oh, good. Okay, then let's bring those memories from the subconscious from this morning back into the consciousness. Let's explore those memories. So tell me what happened in the parking lot when you followed that woman out of the store. Tell me what happened.
I have to go into some type of meditative state.
Oh, EDMR. It's something the therapist does with you so you can release your feelings of past trauma that give you post-traumatic stress disorder. So you go through this thing where it's your problem, and then she's like, and then what happens? And then what happened? And then it's bullshit, and it makes you cry, and it's terrible. If you can avoid it, avoid it. But if you've got severe mental damage, also avoid it. But it's a necessary thing to expel past trauma.
You're not going to go into a meditative state. Don't even think you're going to. Don't even try to play that one. That's just third grade stuff there.
Well, I don't know how to bring back memories in the conscious state. Bring back subconscious memories. You got to be in a dream-like state or a meditative state.
Because that is the type of interrogation this guy is doing. Because as fuck with the bad hair keeps saying it was a memory or it was a dream. So then he just took the therapeutic route and is like, and then what? And then what? No, you were there. What happened? Although the therapist would ask you, how do you feel about that? And then you say something like, it's fucking bullshit and I hate it, that motherfucking asshole. I'm sorry, that was my session. But it's the same kind of thing.
Like a hypnosis.
No, you don't. All you got to do is tell the truth about what happened today and show some remorse about what happened, which you seem unable to do. Which shows me that you are a stone cold would-be killer.
Killer?
Would-be killer.
Would-be killer?
Yep. You shot people today.
I shot people?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you show absolutely zero remorse for what happened.
After about an hour and a half of interrogation, Stevenson refuses to budge on his claim that he needs to go into a state of hypnosis in order to remember the incident that he was allegedly blacked out doing. He was put into a uniform and transferred to jail, where, perhaps unsurprisingly, he wreaked havoc. In November, at 3:40 a.m., Stevenson used a fire extinguisher to break out of a fifth-floor window at Lon Evans Correction Center. He rappelled down the wall using the hose of the fire extinguisher, like the world's strangest supervillain. It took just 9 minutes before he was captured again. As of the publishing of this video, he is in custody.
Man, that is fucking awesome. I'm sorry, but man, that is fucking awesome. That is some badass shit. That is some badass shit. So, wait, where we are in life? We are, oh no, not right here. Oh, we are right here. Okay. No, we're not. Oh my God.